Hello everybody, welcome to this video. We're back, and today guys, we are back playing Wizard101, and today guys, I am so excited because they came out with a brand new update for Wizard101, except this is a massive update, so today we're going to be checking it out. So, to begin with, I wanted to tell you guys, they actually made different loading screens for the different worlds. So, if you guys do like the old loading screen and you guys still want to see it and stuff like that, don't worry, you still can. If you go to your home, you can still see that normal old loading screen. But now, guys, they have new loading screens for every single world. So, I'm going to be going through all of them, including Darkmoor and Aquila. Yep. And I think that's all of them, but I'm not sure. If I do miss any, please tell me down in the comments, and I will do another video showing you guys it. So yeah, to start off, we have Wizard City. This one is probably one of my favorite. It just looks so good. Like, look, you cannot hate that. If you hate that, you are seriously a demon. Like, you're a demon. There's no other explanation. You're not human, you know? Like, that looks so amazing. Seriously, how... no words whatsoever. Okay, let's go to Krokotopia. We're gonna go through all of the worlds and then Darkmoor and Aquila. So, Krokotopia looks like this. I don't know. So, as you guys know, I don't really like Krokotopia. It's not one of my favorite worlds. But, I mean, I love this, like, little preview, I guess. The right word? I don't know. I love this little, like, picture that they have for Krokotopia. It looks really, really good. By the way, everything's loading in again because since it's a new update, I have to redo everything. I don't know why I said everything as if I was crying. I don't know. But yeah, I have to basically re-download everything. Okay, Marleybone. This one is probably one of my favorites. Just because I have always loved Sherlock Holmes and, like, all of his stuff, and Sherlock Bones is, like, a little guy, but then this looks so good because there's, like, a cat or something in a little mini car, and then they have cash or just stuff flying behind them, and then Sherlock Bones is on the case with his little doghound buddies. It just looks so good, and I love it. This is probably one of my favorites, and then Big Ben in the background, and then it's just... I love it. It's amazing. No words. It just... Yes. Okay, Mushu. This one is... interesting. He looks like... I don't know. He looks as if he's really mad at a wall or like a pig. It doesn't look like he's looking at a pig, but he just looks really mad. And then there's a pig about to stab him in the shoulder or like the armpit. So... that's interesting. And then that one pig is just like, you know? Yeah? Okay. Just wanted to make that sound effect so I didn't have to edit it in and edit. Yep. Yep. Dragonspire. Okay. Have I been talking this entire time? I don't know. I just like lost all memory of everything. Okay, we're actually gonna go down here to the Basilica. Yeah, and go to the Athenaeum because that is the best place to see this. So it is Malistaire and yeah, I'm saying that word right. And then the Dragon Titan, which is interesting, you know. It's a nice picture because like that's the Dragon Titan, and then there's Malistaire. So yeah, that's a pretty cool one. Okay, now we have Grizzleheim. So it's like a bunch of bears riding on a Grizzleheim boat. No words. And by the way, this is the same for Wintertusk, I believe. I think it's the exact same. Don't correct me if I'm wrong, though, because I'm already checking. Yeah, it's the exact same. There's 4 bears and then one at the front with the sword being like a little lookout guy. It's an interesting one. It's very interesting. Okay, now we have Celestia. Celestia is... I like this one. This one is so cool. Like, the tea in the background. Don't spill the tea if you know what I'm talking about. I know, I'm so funny. You are laughing so hard right now. But yeah, the tea falling off of the plate, and then the girl hugging the little clockwork guy. Or wait, no, fixing him. She is fixing him. Like, look, she's repairing him, and then there's the guy in the background, or not in the background, in the front, with the binoculars being like, oh, hey, I'm special, I get the binoculars, and you don't. And now we have a Wisteria. This one is nice. I like this one. This one is probably one of my favorites, just because I love Wisteria. Wisteria is it's a side world, but it's also a world that I really love, because it's green, it's colorful, and it's just super fun to play. But it's the headmistress with 3 little piggies behind her making mischief. And this one, it looks amazing. They've put so much detail into all of these pictures for the loading world, for the loading screens. I have no words. And now we have Zafaria. Zafaria is 2 of those I don't know what they're called. Elephants? I have no idea. I'm so sorry if anybody's yelling at me because I'm stupid. But yeah, they've done a lot of work on these, and they've honestly done a really, really good job on making all of these look good. They put a lot of detail, and we've been waiting for different loading screens for such a long time, and all of these loading screens look so good. So yeah, that is Zafaria. The next one is Avalon, I believe, and yes, it is Avalon. Guys, I'm going to tell you guys this now. This is my favorite one out of them all, because Avalon is my favorite world, top 1. But it's just, I love it so much. So we just have King Artorias with the Sword of Kings in his hand, and then Castle Avalon behind him. Is that what it's called? Is it called Castle Avalon? I have no idea. But it's just... I don't know what to say. I love that it's blue behind him, and then he's just standing there with the sword in his hand, ready to fight. And yeah, as I said, Avalon is my favorite world, so obviously this one had to be one of my top favorite loading transitions. But yeah, that was Avalon. The next one, I believe, is Zafaria, or not Zafaria, Azteca. That's the one that I meant to say. Azteca is a very interesting one. I don't know what to say about Aztecas, because the thing that guy looks like, or girl, I don't know, discrimination on my channel. Anyways, yeah, the guy that, or the girl, why do I keep saying that? Is praising or like worshipping this thing. So I don't know if this is like one of their gods or something, but that's basically what they are worshipping. Or like whatever that person or whatever it is called is worshipping. And yeah, this one is just a really interesting one. And then there's like 2 guards at the front. I don't know what they're guarding from. It might be the comet Xibalba. If any of you guys have done Azteca, then I don't want to spoil anything in case you guys haven't, but basically Xibalba is something that is big in Azteca, and maybe they're trying to do something about Xibalba, if you know what I mean. Oink! Oink! I think I might be a lunatic, but I don't want to admit it, because if I admit it, I don't know, I just don't, I'm scared to admit that I'm a lunatic, but I think that I am a lunatic. The next one is Chrysalis, I believe. Yes, Chrysalis. Chrysalis is a great one. It's Divum Whiteheart sticking a sword into a Goliath. Is that what they're called? I have no idea what they're called. Divum Whiteheart sticking a sword into, or like about to stick a sword into one of those guys. Chrysalis was one of my favorite worlds, and I don't know if I like this transition. I mean, I'm glad that it's not the same as, like, the old one, but I wouldn't say that it is in my top 3, just because I feel like since it is one of the biggest worlds in the game and one of the most history and, like, gameplay, is that what the right word? Story-based worlds in the game, I feel like they could have done a lot more with this one and stuff. Sadly, they didn't, but yeah, I think it still looks pretty good. The next one we have is Polaris. I almost didn't say Polaris. So this one I might not spend too long on because Polaris is pretty laggy. But yeah, it is a penguin, or penguin, and then 2 of the things. So we're actually gonna maybe go, or Walrusburg is what's laggy, so we might just go over to this forlorn tide, I don't know, but it's the palace in the background, and then 2 of the polar bears, and then a penguin. Penguin. Yeah, a penguin. I'm just gonna say a penguin because they say it in a weird accent. But yeah, just a penguin. Once again, though, Polaris was a pretty story-based world, and I feel like they could have done a lot better on this one. But this one still looks way better than Chrysalis, in my opinion. But yeah, I feel like they could have done a tiny bit better. And the Oracle is in the background. Is that what they're called? Is that the Oracle? I think so. The next world, or is it a world? I don't know if it's considered a world, is the Arcanum. The Arcanum. Yeah, this one is very interesting. This is one that I think I would actually really I don't think I would really enjoy. I do really enjoy this one. This one actually looks really decent. This one is really nice because it has all of the scholars, including Velma von Venkman in the little thumbnail sort of thingy, and Ione and some of the main characters in the storyline. The one thing I want to say about this is, look at the Astral Scholar and Velma von Venkman. Velma looks like she has a really weird face going on. She looks malicious, and then the Astral Scholar just looks, he's just staring up at you in a creepy way. But yeah, Velma, it's kind of weird that Velma von Venkman is in the middle, considering that the other scholars don't really trust her, especially not Ione. But yeah, this is probably one of my favorites just because it looks so amazing and they put so much detail into this one. The next world we have is Mirage, I believe. Yeah, Mirage. I don't know if we're going to spend long in this one. Yes, Estar! Yes, I know her name, unlike some of the other people that did these videos. I'm kidding, no shade at all. But yeah, this is a good one, especially since, once again, this was a really big world, in considering that it was massive in story. Massive. So I really like that they did it the way that they did with Estar, since she is with you most of this world. Waiting. Yeah, Estar, and then the Sultana's palace in the background. This looks amazing. This is probably one of my favorites, just because it's bright, it's colorful, especially with Estar in the front with all her pink and gold. Yeah, that was Mirage. The next one we have is Imperia. So Imperia, this one has been here ever since Imperia was released. They haven't actually done anything to this loading screen, but I just wanted to show any of you guys that have not seen it, and you guys have wanted, if you guys have wanted to see it, basically, yeah, they haven't really done anything to change Imperia's, but it was a pretty big thing whenever they did this, because it kind of gave us an insight into like saying, hey, we're going to be making these for the other worlds. And so it was kind of a cool little Easter egg. Not an Easter egg, but it was cool, it was kind of cute that they would do this, and then it was, yep. I'm so good at explaining things. Oh, this Wizard City one just looks so good. Like, how can you not love this one? This is probably my second favorite. 100%. It just looks so good. Like, look in the globe. There's a wizard with a staff, looking like it is fighting the shadow or something shadow-ish. Shadow-ish, because, yep, that's a real word. The next world we have is Aquila? Yeah. It has Zeus with his mighty staff, or not staff, but like wand, just shooting fire bolts everywhere. We're gonna have to go into Mount Olympus to see this thumbnail transition thing because there's no other place that we can go into a building. Okay, if Mirage would like to finish loading, that would be great because I still have like 30 other things to do in this video. So, Mirage, please hurry. Okay, so Mirage is taking a really long time and I don't really want to wait any longer. So, I'm just going to put the picture up on screen of what it did look like really quick and just talk about it really quick. So yeah, Zeus with his little staff, or not little, his wand shooting massive firebolts everywhere. It looks absolutely amazing and it is honestly maybe one of the best ones in the game. Gamma just looks so cute in this picture. Okay, and one of the final ones is Darkmoor. Darkmoor is probably my third favorite because Darkmoor is probably my favorite place in the spiral just because it was so great whenever it came out. It was so beautiful. It was like the best thing in the world. And we knew that they had to do something special for 100 and they did not disappoint. And then with Shane Von Shane, one of the most iconic characters in Darkmoor as the thing is amazing. And I'm so glad they didn't put Malistaire on this one because not only is he in Dragonspire, but he might be the one that is in the Crystal Globe in Wizard City. So I'm so glad that they have Shane Von Shane, considering that he was introduced whenever Darkmoor came out and everybody was just like, whoa, this is an insane boss to have to defeat. One final place I want to quickly check is in Krokotopia, and it is Zigazag, because I don't know if they changed anything for Zigazag, but just in case, I want to make sure that I get it. Okay, let's quickly check. Oh, it is saying that it's downloading a new world, basically. World data is basically a new world. So maybe they did change it. If they didn't, then I'm going to be very disappointed in King's Isle. Okay. No, they didn't change it. They just have the original Krokotopia one, which is pretty sad, considering that Zigazag is basically its own sort of type of world, but, I mean, you get what you get. Okay, the next thing I want to talk about is they made massive changes to Wizard City. I don't know if everything is loaded in yet, but in the Commons and the Shopping District, they made massive changes, and I mean massive. I forgot to turn on the music to see if anything has changed. It doesn't seem like anything has changed, but basically they have added all of these people. So they have random workers everywhere, and they have like people banging on the sidewalks, people cutting boards, and I don't think they've done anything to the fairgrounds. Or wait, yes, they have. They have put Sabrina Greenstar, instead of being up here on this little plaza, I don't know what it's called. They have her right here, which is a change. Is that all? They also changed where the smith is, so now you can see him. He's not behind the tree. Everything seems a little more confined right here. I feel like this has changed. This one, you used to be able to go in this one, so this one, or wait, what? What? I'm so confused. Wait, why can I go in this one? There's no sigil. Okay, well, they pulled this one forward. It looks like they haven't done anything to the other ones, but it just looks like they pulled that one forward. Oh yeah, they also moved, Hilda Brewer from right here to right there. So that's a little different of a change. What else have they done? Have they changed anything over here? They have added bushes everywhere. So instead of just having this lonely tree, they have bushes just randomly around places. And now you can actually go all the way around to the other side of the headmaster's little house thingy. Is that what it's called? Office. Headmaster's office. What else have they changed? That's what Renee Woofton was for, by the way, guys. Yeah, they added little bushes, more people, more bushes over here at the headmaster's office. They changed the water, I believe. That's something that they have done. They also added little butterflies. That's what they're called. Butterflies and little other things flying around in the commons. They also have this little dock that they added, as well as some cattails around it. They also added more plant life around here, more bushes, more people, and something that's pretty big is they changed the tunnels to the different places. Instead of it looking like this, which is why I took screenshots of it before, they now have it looking like this, which is amazing. They also, it seems like they've changed or moved where the library was. They also added this little tiny tree back here, which is pretty interesting. I hope later on it grows and they like change it so that it gets bigger and stuff. That would be pretty cool. And one of the bigger things they have changed is the shopping district. They have moved a lot of things. So, as you guys can already see, they added more bushes. They have, it seems like, more houses back there that we can actually, or maybe, no, they just look like there's a lot more space back there. They added places where you can go a little bit farther that way, and in between the little shops, they also added around here. This is what I was talking about. They added like an area over here where you can explore. There's not much over there, but yeah, you can still explore. They changed it where now you can move. I think they might have changed Elk's Edge. I think there used to not be as much floating stuff around there. You can now go behind this. Basically, they changed almost the entire shopping district. Not big, not massive, but they have changed it definitely. They added more walls, those small little wall things. More places around this place. Let's see if the smith is still there, actually, because I kind of just quickly left. So yeah, they moved the smith, so he's not behind the tree anymore. It seems like they moved 2 of the smiths so far. You can now go over here, which you used to not be able to do. Before you had to, like, get someone to help you cheat, I guess, to get over here. So now you can go over there by yourself. They also added this little part over here where you can go around here, which is a big change, and see the smith. So I believe that is everything that they added in the shopping district and the commons. They haven't changed any of the other areas, including Old Town, Ravenwood, Golem Tower, any of that. Actually, I don't know if they changed Golem Tower. I don't really want to go check. But one of the biggest things they have added, by the way, they added more lamps, I think, because I don't remember seeing that lamp right there. Anyways, one of the biggest things they have added is something in the pet pavilion, which is something that I've waited for almost as long as I played Wizard, because it is insanely good. So as you guys can see, there's already like 1 trillion people over here, and there is a hatch-making kiosk. There we go, it is loaded in, but as you can see, there is a bunch of eggs right here, and then cogs turning, and basically what this is you can choose a pet that you want from this place, and as soon as you click on it, you can click browse. So we have the acid rain core here, which is a death one, which might be pretty good. And if you choose browse pets by pedigree, is that how you say it? I don't know, but it will take you to where you can basically hatch, and it will say all of these, the sun serpent, you'll have to switch through all of them to find the ones that you want. And they also say the talents that they have. So Pain Giver, Critical Striker, Death Dealer, Deer Knight Treasure card, or Deer Knight card, and Armor Breaker. So if you guys want, you can hatch with them. It costs gold. Not all of the pets are in here. Like, a lot of crown pets are not in here. But yeah, you can also offer pets that you want. You can put them up on here. I don't have any because I don't have any good pets on Sam, and I don't want people to do that. You can also manage your pets, so you can see how many people have hatched with you. You can remove a pet, remove all of your pets, or remove a pet. They also have the pet name, the pet type, and the pet status. And then if somebody does hatch with you, it will give you a hatch pepper, which is a new reagent that you can use for crafting specific things. And there is also something called the Hatch Day is Friday. Hatching Day is Friday, where on Hatch Day, special pets are offered that everyone can hatch with. So basically, only special pets are, not only, but basically there are special pets that you can choose. If you choose a pet that you want and click Browse Pets by Type, it will show you what that pet has. So this one has a Pain Giver, Spell Proof, Steel Ward, Critical Hitter, and Death Giver. Yeah, that is basically all this is, and you can hatch with them, and it will set your hatching timer off, so you won't have to find people to hatch with. But you can also hatch with other people. Nothing has changed in there. There's actually dialogue for it, so let's listen to that. Dr. Peregrine, I have no idea how to say his name.
Wizard! I'm excited to tell you about an amazing new feature in the Pet Pavilion, the Hatchmaking Kiosk. Go check it out.
Yeah, so basically that's what he says. He wants to talk about that. Let's see if he says anything. But yeah, they haven't changed anything in here. You can still do all of this. Oh yeah, now you can buy the hatchmaking kiosk and put it in your house. You can buy a tapestry to the hatchery and reagents. This is what these hatch peppers are for. So basically, you can make snacks. So they have all of these ones, which seem to be almost mega snacks. Not exactly mega snacks, but almost. They also have elixirs. So clear Peru's potion number 9, which resets the hatching timer. Hatch all eggs, and next hatch free elixir for 1 hour, which is insane. So now you can use them. It seems like you need a bunch of these hatch peppers, though, so you're going to need to use them. I am definitely going to be using the hatching kiosk because I do not have a good pet on Sam, who I really need it on because Madam Duncan is not doing it for me. The other thing is Gamma actually says something to you, which is about your pet tome.
Wizard, something very exciting has happened. The pets page of your spellbook now links to your pet tome. The pet tome lists every pet, highlighting the pets you own. Your tome begins with all pets in your inventory. You'll need to update the rest. Check your bank and attic, and visit all your houses to automatically add the pets in those places to your tome. Catalog them all. Woo!
Okay, so now we go to the pets, which is I, and then you go right here, you can see pet tome. These will say all of your pets, and then it will say what school it is, the snack, this pet likes snacks. I don't get why they have that, because don't all pets like snacks? Oh, this pet likes desserts. Okay, that makes sense. Okay, and then it will also say, like, hybrids, and if it's crown pet or not, and then it will also have all of the different pets. I have 1 of 112 ice, 2 of 129 death, balance, and so on. Let's actually go to all of my houses that have any pets in them so that we can get all of the pets in the tome, and we can check them out after we are done. So we go in here, which is where all of my pets are in the Amber Estate. They will load in, and then if we press I and then go to the pet tome, they will all be added to here. So let's go to the rest of the houses, add them all, and then I will be back. Basically, I wanted to explain something while I went to get the rest of my pets. Basically, yeah, those hatching elixirs, or the things that you need to craft in the Pet Pavilion from the one guy, is amazing, because now you don't need to spend crowns on a bunch of things. You don't need to spend crowns on a bunch of potions to hatch your pets and for the timing to go off. You can now only need reagents. So yeah, that's a massive, massive plus. And now let's check the pet tome. So yeah, now I have all of my pets. I have all my fires, all my ice, all my storm, all my myth, all my life, all my death, all my balance, and all my hybrids. I only have 1 hybrid. Another thing that they added in Wizard City, however, is in the shopping district in the pet shop. I don't know why I said that. So weird and so aggressive, but I did. Not in the pet shop, in the dye shop, or like the... yeah, the renaming shop. Basically, if you go here, I'm gonna just rename because why not? Basically, they added a bunch of new names. They added Sheriff, a bunch of other ones. They also added a bunch, so they've added a bunch of new titles. They also added a bunch of new normal names, which is amazing because we waited so long for this. So now you can actually say more names in the chat. So like before, you used to not be able to say Nate because it wasn't a name in the game. So now you can actually type Nate, which is cool. Also, something that I didn't mention because I didn't see it, basically now it shows you all of the pets that were added to your pet tome. So that's pretty nice, because now it will tell you basically what pets you need to add and which pets you already have. And one of the final things that I want to talk about is Dueling Diego has a new thing to talk about.
Wizard, my dear friend, I've been robbed and I need your help exacting justice. Please come see me as soon as you can.
So let's go do that in this video, because I don't know when else to do it, because let's be honest, when will I ever do this on video unless it's now? Okay, Diego, what you need, buddy? Oh, lag, hello. Why? New updates.
Wizard, at last you have come! Any longer and I may have perished under the weight of this disrespect. You see, my friend, I have been burgled.
By who?
A priceless family heirloom was stolen by my most archest of nemesis, my evil twin brother, Roberto. He's wanted the item since we were colts.
Oh.
I tried to confront the fiend, but he secured himself behind a wooden skeleton lock. A powerful ward I thought only a legend. Until now. I'm certain there's a way to unlock the bony barrier, but I'm too busy training new students in the combative arts to do the research myself. However, I did hear there's a new assistant in the library whose focus is in the skeleton locks and keys. Could I impose upon you to consult him?
Oh yeah, that's another thing that I almost forgot. There is someone new in the library. I knew that I should have gone in there. Okay, if we go upstairs, then there will be a little flying monkey guy.
Oh, can I help you? Diego the Duel Master seeks information about a wooden skeleton lock. Why, that happens to be my field of expertise.
He seems to be a little snobby.
Skeleton locks are enchanted doors that can only be opened by a corresponding key. Thus, Diego's wooden lock requires a wooden skeleton key. But those keys are typically quite difficult to come by, coveted as they are by what I call bad folk, and they shatter after only one use. Fortunately for you, I have a wooden skeleton key I can part with if you take this keyring with you on your adventures. The keyring detects nearby skeleton keys and sends data back to me for my continuing research. Plus, it will mark your map with key locations. Well, I bid you and Diego good luck with whatever waits behind that wooden skeleton lock. I'm counting on you to explore the entire spiral.
So yeah, that's a new thing they added. Also, is whenever you press M in a certain area, it will tell you if someone has a skeleton key that they can basically give. So if a boss or a minion or someone can drop a wooden skeleton key or just any skeleton key, it will tell you on your map. So like if I press M now, you will see right here next to the fish icon, there is nothing. That implies that there are no keys that you can get from any of the people in Unicorn Way.
You're back! What did the librarian's assistant say? We need a wooden skeleton key? Of course! Curse this bad luck. What's that? The librarian's assistant gave you a wooden skeleton key? I knew you'd come through for me. That's why I hate to beg another favor of you. Will you duel Roberto and recover my precious heirloom? Let me explain. As much as I would love to battle my brother, honor forbids it. You see, Roberto and I both made an oath to our mother on her deathbed that we would never take up arms against family, so I cannot fight him. However, we also made an oath to our father on his deathbed that we never back down from a challenge, so I must fight him. You see my difficulty, huh? Roberto stole the heirloom knowing I'd be unable to personally retaliate, but there is no dishonor if I send a proxy. Especially not if that proxy is my most prized pupil who learned everything they know about dueling from me! Haha! Will you do it? Thank you, my friend. You can find Roberto in his hidden lair. I'll mark your map.
Okay, so now we need to go fight Diego's brother, Roberto. Now, Roberto is... I don't know. Roberto. He is not that difficult to defeat. I can defeat him with energy gear on. And I know it's not the best energy gear. Do not make fun of me. I don't have crowns to get more, and I don't want to farm Aphrodite. But yeah, he doesn't have that much health, so it's pretty easy to defeat him. Also, now if we press M, I think in this area you can get wooden skeleton keys. Or not. Okay, I will go to a place that has wooden skeleton keys, and I know you can get them. Or not wooden skeleton keys, but just skeleton keys in general. That we can get, basically, later on after this fight. Okay, what's in here? So this one's pretty interesting because it's just a floating wooden skeleton key. Just floating, nothing else. Can we steal anything from anything in this room? No, okay. Let's just open it. Remove from inventory. There we go. And now we can enter. Roberto!
You've lopped right into my trap, my foolish Wait, you are not my brother. Does that coward, Diego, send a child to fight his battles? So be it.
Okay, Roberto, let's go. So as you can see, he's only a rank 2 boss, and this is basically just a quest that introduces younger, or people that just started out into the game, what wooden skeleton keys are. So that's basically all this battle is. It's just explaining to people how wooden skeleton keys are made. Is that the right word? Or how they work, basically. So it gives them a little insight on what the game will be farther on into later worlds. So we're just going to quickly kill him. No enchant, no nothing. Because, as I said, he doesn't have that much health. He only has 350. He also drops his sword or wand or whatever. It's not the best, but it looks pretty cool. And you can stitch it with almost anything. And it looks pretty amazing. So let's just kill him. Let's see what we get. And let's see what his dialogue is.
Enough! Here, give the baby his toy back. I only stole it to irk him. But it's no fun if I don't get to see the look on his stupid face. Besides, it clearly isn't lucky at all. Couldn't even help me defeat a lowly whelp like you. Just take the piece of junk and get out! Get out of here!
Okay, that is basically the entire fight of Roberto. So, let's go back to Diego and see what Diego says, and then we will go check the map key thingy, my bobber. Okay, Diego, I got your heirloom back. What you gonna say, brother?
You've returned with my great-grandsires lucky unicorn shoe. I knew that scoundrel Roberto would be no match for my favorite pupil. It's a good thing the librarian's assistant that no one had ever heard of before literally had the key to solving this problem, no? Indeed. Just see, my friend, this unicorn shoe brings luck to everyone. Well, for everyone but Roberto, that is. Hey, thank you again.
That's basically it. You only get 10 gold from it, but that is basically all that is. Okay, we're gonna quickly go to Mushu and go to the Jade Oni and check out what the whole key thingy is all about. So I wonder if we can do it in the Jade Palace or if we have to be in the actual palace to be able to use it. Okay, I think we might need to go into the Emperor's throne room to use it. So let's see if we can. Okay, so while we are in here, let's press M and see if we do have anything that we can use. So yeah, as you can see right here, skeleton keys can be found in this area. So it gives you a little chance to say, oh hey, I can get something from any of these people, or not any of them, but most of them, some people from these places. So as you can see, we get some from the Jade Oni. I actually made a video saying that is where, this is where you can get stone skeleton keys, and I actually farmed the Jade Oni. So I think that is everything in this video. If you guys did enjoy, please tell me down in the comments. Also tell me if I missed anything, because I don't know if I did, and if I did, I would really like to make a video saying why. I also wanted to quickly apologize. I should have done this at the beginning of this video, but this video probably would have been yesterday or earlier, but I had a bunch of homework and I didn't have time to film this video and then edit it. So yeah, that is the end of this video. I want to go follow me on my Instagram and my Twitter. The links for those will be down in the description. But yeah, I want to thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you guys later. Bye guys.